Michael Edwards sets a condition for Liverpool's surprising return. Greetings, fellow supporters. Today I bring news about Michael Edwards, updates on Alonso, and the clause that Liverpool is willing to activate to secure sensational talent. Let's check out the main news about the Reds. Let's go to the video. Varela has emerged as a prominent figure in European football, especially in Porto's midfield, demonstrating exceptional performance. His rapid rise from the Boca Juniors Academy to becoming essential in the Portuguese team reflects his skill and dedication to the sport. Liverpool is keeping an eye on Varela's progress, recognizing his potential as a reinforcement for their talented squad. Varela is likened to Javier Mascherano for his dynamic ability and defensive talent, being a maestro in Porto's midfield. His market value has significantly increased since joining the Portuguese club, reflecting not only his current abilities, but also his potential for growth and impact on the game. His current release clause, estimated at €70 million, highlights the recognition of his value by top European clubs. Detailed statistical analysis reveals the depth of Varela's talent. Whether intercepting passes, blocking opponents' plays, or distributing progressive passes, he demonstrates an exceptional understanding of the game and an innate ability to read tactical nuances on the field. His adaptability and tactical intelligence make him a valuable asset for any team seeking midfield excellence. Varela excels not only defensively, but also in building play and ball possession. His interest in Liverpool not only reflects his individual talent, but also his adaptation to the club's style and needs, which values his ability to press and quick transitions. The inclusion of players like Varela in Liverpool is not just an investment in the present, but also a bet on the club's future. His presence can be a catalyst for a new era of success, strengthening the club's position in national and international competitions. Liverpool has made a request to Zabi Alonso's agent. According to reports, Bayer Leverkusen has been informed about the move. This comes from Christian Falk of Sport Bild. Liverpool made a request to Zabi Alonso's agent, Iñaki Ibanez. The Spanish former midfielder has long been at the top of the Reds' list to replace Jurgen Klopp this year. Now it seems they've made their move. Falk states that Bayer Leverkusen has been informed of the approach. However, the German club is still confident that Alonso will reject any offer, backed by his contract lasting until 2026. It's not clear whether Leverkusen is confident that Alonso will reject the offer for now or reject it entirely. The coach has always been open about not wanting to accept anything or commit to anything before the end of the season. It's entirely possible, then, that Alonso may reject Liverpool's approach but reconsider it in June. At the same time, he could also reject it and commit to staying at Leverkusen for another year. What seems certain, though, is that Liverpool wants Alonso and doesn't want to waste time. This is entirely understandable, as Bayern Munich entered the race for Alonso earlier this month. They will part ways with Thomas Tuchel at the end of the season, and Alonso, who is also a former Bayern player, is their #1 target. We believe that Liverpool offers a better project than the Bavarians, but having a club of that caliber competing is far from ideal. The Reds won't sit and wait then. Alonso is the coach they desire. They need to know if he's open to change, and if he says no, it could seriously alter Liverpool's plans for the future. Michael Edwards has a single condition to consider a surprising return to Liverpool. The Reds desire their sporting director to come back. On Wednesday, reports emerged that Liverpool is once again attempting to bring Michael Edwards back. Edwards left the club in 2022 after nearly a decade of service, becoming one of the most respected sporting directors in football. However, in January, it was reported that he had turned down an offer to return to the club. It seemed that Edwards wasn't interested in returning to the stressful world of elite football. However, now, especially according to Fabrizio Romano, the Reds are determined not to give up. They want Edwards back and will make another attempt to persuade him. Liverpool has not been able to adequately replace its former director. Julian Ward, essentially Edwards' #2, took over in 2022 but lasted about a year before resigning. This led Jörg Schmadtke to temporarily take over the position, but he left in January. This brought them back to Edwards, and it seems that after all, there is a way to convince him. The Times reports that he would accept the role, but with the condition of having full control of football operations. Essentially, Edwards wants to lead the Liverpool Football Club's football team. It's an absolutely enormous request, but the Reds may simply accept it. After all, there's no better time to grant that kind of power to someone. Liverpool is without a sporting director and will soon be without a coach, but it has the proper structure so that major changes aren't necessary. This is particularly true when Edwards is one of the individuals most responsible for implementing that structure. Thank you very much for watching until here. Until next time.